What's going on, guys? Snickel here, and in this video I'll be walking you through how to get all of the online trophies for Need for Speed Shift on the PlayStation 3. This guide will be the most efficient way to get all of the online trophies, and in order to find some players nowadays, you must boost since the player base for this game is basically non-existent. I just want to clear that up before moving forward into the guide, so if you aren't interested in boosting for online trophies, then disregard any of the specific boosting methods that I discuss, but you can use the general principles to obtain your trophies legitimately if you are able to find other players. I do want to make note that the servers for this game will go down on August 31st of 2021, deeming all multiplayer trophies and badges unobtainable. Before we go any further, I want to let you know that this guide is brought to you by Rep Sports. Rep Sports provides all kinds of energy and workout supplements that you can use to get you through gaming, boosts, workouts, or just your day-to-day life. I personally enjoy their Raise Energy line of product, which is a zero sugar energy drink that helps me to get through my never-ending backlog of games. If you're interested, there's a link to their site in the description below, and if you decide to buy anything, be sure to use coupon code Snickel at checkout to get 15% off your entire order. Anyway, let's get back to your regularly scheduled programming. Need for Speed Shift has no specific online trophies for the base game, but you can earn epic badges online. The DLC Exotic Racing series has a total of 1 online trophy. You will need only one other player in order to get through races and earn all badges and trophies. In order to complete all of the online trophies and badges, it can take anywhere from 2 to 5 hours depending on how many of the badges you want to complete, along with how long the game decides to load for. Below in the description, you can find an Excel file that's formatted to give you the ability to track all tracks, wins, and car wins online. With all of that being said, let's head out onto this track. To start off, I would head into the online and work towards getting some of the epic online badges. I want to state that for this platinum trophy, this step is not necessary. The point of this section is to help with getting a few easy epic badges to work towards for the most annoying trophy in the game, which is Epic Master. You can skip to the time on the screen to advance to a guide for the multiplayer-based DLC trophy that can be earned. If you're still here, a basic breakdown of the badges is that there are 5 different tiers: beginner, bronze, silver, gold, and epic. These tiers are unlocked by completing different amounts of whatever the badge states that you need to do, with all of them starting at the beginning tier. There are a total of 27 badges throughout the entire game, with 6 of them being specifically related to online and 20 being needed to earn the trophy Epic Master. Now let's discuss a few of the online badges. Out of the 6 total badges, there are 4 that are easy and reasonable to get. I'll walk you through how to get these 4 and briefly talk about the following 2 so that there's a full scale of everything that can be done if you want to. Starting off, we have the badge called Online Drift Champion, which will require you to finish first at each drift track in an online rank drift event. There are a total of 12 drift tracks to go through, so if you're doing this with yourself and your boosting partner, you will need to complete 24 total races. Now, I don't want to get into a lot of detail with the physics of this game, but these drift events can be very particular. To be safe, if you're going to win, just try to get any amount of points, and the person who loses should just drive through and try to get 0 points. Now, for the next 3 badges, they're all kind of tied together. There will be an epic badge given for finishing first on all of the European, American, and Japanese tracks in online rank races or time attacks. The spreadsheet in the description below will help you to track all of the courses and who has won for each of those badges. But these are also tracked within the game's profile menu as well. There are a total of 37 tracks that will need to be beat throughout all of the countries, meaning that if you and a partner are going to get at least these 3 epic badges, it will take you an additional 74 races. At this point, if you've gotten the first drift badge and the next 3 badges, you should have a total of 4 epic badges completed for the online. So what are these other 2 badges? The first of the 2 badges is called Online Domination, which requires you to reach the podium for a total of 250 online races. Between completing all of the drifting race wins, track race wins, and even the DLC wins, you'll have around 105 podium places, which puts you at almost halfway to the 250. If you are extremely desperate for other epic badges or just want the completion, you can grind out the additional 145 or so podium places that would be required in order to obtain this epic badge. Finally is the badge that's called Driver Duel Championship. This badge requires you to fully win the Driver Duel Championship, which, if you've played Need for Speed Shift 2, is the equivalent to earning the trophy King of the Hill. I would highly advise to skip this badge because earning this legitimately is impossible because of the way that the race searching and bracketing works. And if you're thinking about boosting it, you better get your graphing calculator out along with 7 to 8 alternative accounts in order to place all of these alternative accounts in places to move you or your boosting partner up the ladder to win the Driver Duel Championship. This in and of itself can take upwards of 6 to 8 hours to just place the alternative accounts and get you up to win that Driver Duel Championship. So I would advise to just not waste your time and the headache on trying to get this epic badge. Earning 4 epic badges in the online will set you up perfectly to breeze through the rest of the career, not having to worry about trying to get all of the stars and giving you some wiggle room on deciding what other badges you want to get epic. Finally, let's get into the DLC and the only true online trophy in the game. I want to state before moving forward that this trophy that I'm about to discuss is not needed for the Platinum Trophy, but if you are lucky enough to be able to get the DLC, then the next mentioned steps will need to be taken in order to earn the trophy. The trophy we will be earning is called Exotica, which is to complete an online race or time attack with all of the exotic vehicles. Again, in the description, you can find an Excel file with the tracking for this, but there are a total of 7 cars that were added and need to be used, and you do not need to win. The course and conditions do not matter that you race on, but I would advise to use the track Hazy View Oval and set the laps to 1. This race will take around 20 seconds to complete, so all in all, this trophy should take no time at all. The cars that will need to be used are the Acura NSX, Alfa Romeo 8C Competizione, BMW M1 Pro Car, Gumpert Apollo, Maserati Gran Turismo S, McLaren MP412C, and the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren Sterling Moss. Upon completing the 7th race, you will earn your trophy. After following everything previously discussed, you should complete everything needed for all of the Need for Speed Shift online trophies and badges. With these servers going down very soon, I would advise to find another player and try to knock this out as fast and quick as possible. If you're able to find another player, this can take you no time at all to complete. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you found it enjoyable or informative, be sure to leave a like below. I will leave links to all sorts of useful guides and sites in the description below as well for your convenience. If you would like to see this type of video for any other game, be sure to leave a comment below. I will only make these types of videos on games that I personally complete so that I can give my personal insight on how to make it more efficient for you all. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comments below, and if you do have any questions, be sure to leave those also in the comments below as well. Again, if you did enjoy the video or you found it informative, please give it a like, and if you've made it this far, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. Anyway, I hope to see you guys around sometime soon.